All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon. And in this video, we're going to be in the 135-pound division, where Gervonta Davis's trainer, Kenny Ellis, spoke directly to demands that people say Gervonta Davis was making, or that their team was making, for Devin Haney to go fight, Jaron Ennis. And that meant that Gervonta Davis did not want to fight Devin Haney. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon. And in this video, we're going to be back in the wild, wild world of the imagination of Devin Haney fans as Kenny Ellis, one of the trainers for Gervonta Davis, clarifies his message to boxing fans about Devin Haney in the aftermath of the fight that took place with Regis Prograis last Saturday night in San Francisco. But before I get into the details, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, thank you so much for coming by. I hope you enjoy the commentary. Please hit the like button, or you don't have to hit the like button. Subscribe if you like the channel. Hit the like button if you like the video. Let's chop it up about this boxing. And thank you to everybody that supports this channel and sponsors videos like this in the super thanks. Obviously, Maddie Yo, Barbara D for the win. What's going on with you? D Murphy, what's going on with you, Mr. Murphy? Thank you again for the other day for sponsoring that video. Definitely want to make sure I showed you appreciation inside this video. But let's get to it. Kenny Ellis says that people misunderstood what he was saying. And what they believed was the case was that he said, go to 140. Devin should go to 147 and fight Jaron Ennis. What Kenny Ellis has said and clarified his meaning was this. If Devin's got a lot of things he can do. If he wants to stay at 140, fight the guys at 140. There's Subriel Matias. There's Subriel Matias there. Fight at 140. Subriel Matias is the WBA champion. Go ahead and unify at 140 if you're going to be at 140. Subriel Matias is there. If you're going to go up to 147, which Devin and Bill Haney have said that they would do, then go up there to 147 pounds. And there's Jaron Ennis right there. Now, if you want to fight Gervonta Davis is at 135 pounds. Move back down to 135 pounds and fight Gervonta Davis. Now, what's wrong with that? Absolutely nothing, because that is how boxing works. If somebody's in a weight class and you want to fight them, you take your happy behind to that weight class and go fight them. Easy. See, what the fact is, what Devin Haney wants to do, or Devin Haney fans want, is they want Devin to run away and claim the other guy's walking away. And I explained this on my live stream yesterday, and you guys are never going to get me out of this. You people called Shakur Stevenson a duck because Devin dropped his WBC 135-pound and moved up. It was Devin that moved up, not Shakur. Didn't go fight in some other fight other than the fight that was going to be mandated by the WBC. However, under some twisted logic, it became Shakur that ran away from Devin. So now you have Gervonta Davis, whose fight weight was at 126. 126. Then he moved up to 130. Then he moved up to 135. He's 28 years old. He's in his final weight class. That's where he fights. Gervonta Davis is not some really, really big dude. He's not 5'8" with a 72-inch reach. The man is 5 foot. He's listed as 5'5". Maybe he's 5'5", but he's at 135 pounds. That's his weight class. But yet you have Devin Haney and Devin Haney fans saying he needs to move up to 140 to fight Devin, when Devin left 135 to go to 140. No, brother, that not only has that ship sailed, you're the ship that sailed. So what Kenny Ellis is saying is if you want the fight, move back down. There you go. Move back down and they'll fight you. Don't have a problem fighting you. Now watch this. Bill Haney's out here saying more stuff that ain't true. Talking about Gervonta, saying we're available. We're available. Come up to 140. We're available. You're not available. He's like, right now, we're both available. Not even available because Devin Haney has a mandatory fight coming up next against Sandor Martin and something he already knew he had when he's saying that he's available. So look, man, you guys out here in this Bill Haney world, man, you guys are out on this wild, wild world where, dude, Bill Haney's going to say whatever Bill Haney needs to say that second. I don't have a problem with Bill Haney saying the wildly untrue things that he says. I don't have a problem with these crazy scenarios that do not apply to anybody in boxing that somehow magically apply to Devin Haney. Like Devin Haney can leave a weight class, but it's the responsibility of the people in the weight class that he left to follow him up. It's just silly, man. People get to stay. If you're a champion in a weight class, which Gervonta Davis is, a champion in the 135-pound division, and at the biggest weight for him that is reasonable, he doesn't have to go up to Devin. Devin will be calling out Tank Davis when he gets to 147. It's like, man, while at the same time, you got Sabril Matias right there at 140 pounds. You've got Teofimo Lopez right there at 140 pounds. You've got Rolly Romero right there at 140 pounds. Those guys are there at that weight division. And guess what? They're at that weight division for a reason. They're at that weight division because they're not 135 pounders. And Devin has to abide by the same rules that everybody else is. If you don't get to call out people in weight classes below you. He did it with they did that whole song and dance with Gary Russell Jr., calling out a fighter who's at 126 pounds for a fight at 135 pounds. Man, the guy's not even at 130. He's a reigning champion at the time at 126. But Devin Haney fans are pressing this dude to no ends about why he won't jump up a weight class when Devin Haney tells him to. Look, man, but you got enough nerve that if Kenny Ellis said fight Jaron Ennis, who's in a weight class that Devin said he was going to go to, and is only one class away. It's some big issue. Like, just say you don't want to fight him. Man, God dog, Devin Haney's a very, very good fighter, man. And seriously, man, if he finally at any point in time really does separate himself as a fighter from guys like Shakur Stevenson and guys like David Benavidez and other guys that are really and truly very, very good. David Benavidez is a former champion, so I'm going to include him in that. Really, really top level fighters that are really out there looking to really break into the very top upper echelon of the financial aspect of the sport. Man, God bless him if he does that. Okay. However, man, acting like he's there, faking it till you make it, bro, is getting a little bit old, man. David Benavidez ain't running around talking about how he is, he's the A-side and what Canelo needs to do and all of that stuff. Ain't nobody doing that to Canelo. But it seems like Devin is just the one doing it to Gervonta. Dude, if David Benavidez left the 168-pound division and went to cruiserweight, okay, and I'll say cruiserweight because Canelo has fought at 175 before. But anyway, at 168, if Canelo Alvarez, if David Benavidez goes to 175, man, and Canelo Alvarez stays at 168, he can't complain about Canelo Alvarez not fighting him because he left the weight class. Just like everybody else, man. Who at 147? Yeah. Manny Stanionis couldn't complain about Jaron Ennis not fighting if he moved up to 160. Anyway, that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.